Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the sports segment here on the Pulse on the Joy News channel with me, Oreku Ampofo. We talk about the Black Stars, who in about 24 hours' time would be facing their destiny in the Africa Cup of Nations. Failure to beat Comoros would leave the Black Stars' chances of advancing to the next stage in very, very thin lines. However, victory, and a comprehensive one, would probably assure Ghana of a spot in the round of 16. We'll be talking about the team. Milovan Rajvac addressed the media today, and the outstanding bit from his presser is that he says that the team this time round is very different from the one that he managed in 2010 and led to the final in Angola. And he goes on to mention Asamoah Gyan being the biggest miss of them all. But however, we'll be focusing on the squad that Milovan Rajvac has this time round in the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon, and we'll be looking at some decisions that he might have taken. First off, he took a 30-man provisional list, and there were a number of injuries and players who wouldn't fulfill the call-up, and he decided not to call any replacements. And so due to that and due to some injuries in camp, Ghana would have just 20 outfield players against Comoros tomorrow. And joining me via Zoom is Bill Ishon of the Joy Sports team to look at the thinking behind the decision and what the possible repercussions could be. Bill, you have a full idea of Milovan Rajvac's provisional squad, and now there's been some injuries in camp. If you add that to the players who didn't fulfill the call-up, that just leaves Ghana with 20 outfield players for the game tomorrow. What's your overall view of this? Well, Bo, you'll have to unmute for us. Bill, just wrap up for us on the Ghana squad, the 20 players. I wouldn't be able to mention all the 20. However, those we know would not be available tomorrow include the 3 players who didn't show up in camp at all. That's Kudus Mohammed, and we have Salis of Clermont-Foot, and then Afena Gyan. They didn't even show up in camp at all. In terms of those who did and have injury concerns, we have Mubarak Wakaso and then David Abagna, who's also joined them. In terms of unavailability due to injury, Benjamin Tete, who's also a striker, would be missing for 3 games after being involved in a tussle at the end of that Gabon game. So this is how Ghana got here with just 20 outfield players. Do you have confidence in these 20 players to be able to get Ghana to the next stage?
I mean, looking at the statements that the Rajvac press conference, that wouldn't inspire anyone to have any confidence saying that.
All right, thank you very much, Bill. I think we might have just lost him, but we'll continue our build-up to the big game between the Black Stars and Comoros tomorrow in Group C action. There is currently Group A action ongoing. We will bring you highlights and also the 2 teams that automatically qualify to the round of 16 stage from Group A. We know that Cameroon already have their foot there, but would they finish as top? Well, that would depend on how their result against Cape Verde goes. So we'll bring you highlights of that during JoyNews Prime at 7:30, and I've just been informed that the host country, Cameroon, have scored, which to some extent is good for Ghana. I'll be explaining that to you much later here on the JoyNews Prime at 7:30. My name is Oreku Ampofo.